Hi there, gorgeous souls, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have somebody that is so special for me, so special. I've met her, how do you say that in English? In Dutch is toevallig, by chance, in a group, 21 days challenge. And amazing, all the people in this group, so nice people. And little by little, with time, we became important to each other, supporting each other in the path of life. It's amazing how things go, especially the last years. You're connecting with people that you would never come across in such a special way, and we created this bond. And we don't talk every day or so, but we are always there supporting each other when we need. Welcome to my show, Monique de Klerk.
Oh, thank you so much, Bobs. I'm so glad to be here on your show. It's just incredible. As you said, we just discovered each other by chance. And it's funny we were all ladies, because that was the objective or the purpose for us all to be ladies, but we are all ladies, and I think we all help each other in different ways. And you've helped me so much with overcoming my fears, and you don't take no for an answer, which is awesome. So I'm really appreciative having you in my life. So and being on your show today. So thank you for that.
Oh, but we learned with each other, huh?
Yes, exactly. We learn with each other, and we really help each other, build each other up, and inspire each other. I think that's really what we do, and we're also different in different ways, and I think that's what makes it so special as well.
Is it okay to be an empath in the cooperative world?
I think so. I think I'm definitely an empath. I've struggled in the corporate world because I don't really understand sometimes how people think. They're not empathic, because obviously that's the way I think. But I do think, especially now, being empathic is so important. And there's actually been some studies done and some articles written by Forbes magazine around how being empathic is important in the corporate world. So I think, times are changing, and I think we as empathic people are more, we can really teach each other and teach everybody how to have empathy, because everybody is in the same boat. We're all feeling the same things, and COVID's really taught us that. So I believe the time is now for the empath, for sure.
I have a friend that is an empath, a coach for empaths. She's really somebody special. Oh, I can also put her site here in the description below. How did your spiritual journey begin?
Well, I think it's been an ongoing since I was very young. I always wanted to know why. My whole goal in life is to really understand why we're here. I always wanted to understand what my purpose was in life, and that's really how I started my spiritual journey, was trying to discover the meaning to my life, and that's
did you find it out? Did you
still searching. I think somebody said, one of the teachers that I follow said that life is like a spiral. You come back to things, and you're constantly moving, and I believe that. I don't believe it's linear. I don't believe you're going to get to that point. I think life is a journey, and we should just enjoy the journey as we go through life, and discover new things, and try and have joy in our lives. So I haven't discovered my purpose yet, but I'm hoping that with different things that I do, that I'm called to do, I will maybe touch somebody in some way.
I like very much that what you said about the journey, that life is a journey. It can be a cliche, but it is a journey. It's not getting from point A to point B. Point B is not everything. You have to enjoy every single thing that happens, the good and the bad. It's like this poem from Constantine Cavafis. I think it's a Greek name. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Sounded really good.
It's about the journey. I love that. I absolutely love that. Guys, we've been together through a challenge to write your book in 10 days. And we both did it. We both did it. It was so fun. Tell me, how was that for you, Monique?
I think it was, well, we actually got a little bit of an extension, didn't we, in the last one? It was a little bit longer, so that was appreciated. Before, I didn't ever think I could write a book. I always wanted to write a book. I was a bit fearful initially. I thought, oh, this is too daunting. How can I do it? I don't have enough knowledge or enough words in my vocabulary to write something. And you were so kind to encourage me to move forward. And then I thought, what the hell? Let's just go ahead and do it. And
you did great.
I did it, and I was so happy with the way all the words just flowed, and I just knew what to put on the page, which was amazing. I didn't really need to think much. I just let the whole process just flow, and not be a perfectionist about it. And I think that was key for me, because I tend to overthink a lot. So I just let it flow.
It was a nice book. It was really a nice book. Gorgeous souls, I will put a link here. You can download her book for free, because she's so generous that she's sharing with us her knowledge of. You really wrote as your alter ego, an empath girl. It's an energetic sponge, the name of the book. Amazing book, super fun. Short book you can read in a sit. Very easy. And you can download the book here in the description below. Monique, connection is important to you. How do you connect with people?
I think connecting with people comes naturally, because you do sense and feel other people's feelings, how they vibe, what's going on in them, being an empath. So you do tend to feel. What I generally do is I always say you just got to be kind to people, even if they are not kind to you, because they obviously going through something that's theirs, that they need to deal with. And I think connection is just being kind and just saying nice things and complimenting where compliment is due, and always finding the good part of, or the good aspects of somebody. And I tend to do that naturally, and I think all empathic souls do that.
Absolutely.
Look at the positive in a person, and that we try and focus on that. So that's really how I connect. I do and enjoy it as well.
But you are really more than an empath. You can feel what other people feel. You can know what they are thinking about you, what they say in front of you and in your back. You can feel everything. How crazy is that? When did you learn how to educate this superpower that you have?
So I think it was a long journey, because I didn't really understand it growing up, and I found it very tough. I found it quite difficult to know that somebody didn't like me or didn't have good feelings towards me, because I could feel it. And then after researching and doing a lot of studying and talking to a lot of teachers and going on a lot of courses, I discovered that there's this thing called being an empath, and it does exist. And I think it was very important for me to really just try and move past all these feelings, and just try and understand that it is a gift. It is something that's important for us as humanity to be empathic and to care about one another, because we all connected in a way. So we all just got to be kind to each other. So I don't know if I answered the question now, because I did go on a bit of a tangent. So.
It's okay. It's a kind of a mediumship. Really, it's more than just being empathic and want to please others. It's more than that. You have this strong mediumship. You have one of the clairs, or maybe more of the clairs.
Oh yes, definitely. I see things Definitely one of the Clairs, or maybe all of them, because sometimes I do hear things as well and feel things and all those things. But yeah, it's definitely, I think it's part of it. I believe we all have the ability. We just got to be open to it. It's part of us being, having a spirit and having a soul, and being part of a spiritual world. So yes, I definitely have probably most of the Clairs.
Oh, sure. Now, people don't understand that so easy. They think that we are that they see it in the mirror. They think that we are this body, and we are not. We have a body. We are eternal souls living a temporary experience in a body. We use that body like I use my mug. And when it doesn't serve anymore, you take another one. That's how we are in a journey through eternity. We are souls. We don't have a soul. We are souls. We have more than the 5 senses that we learn at school. And it's a pity that they don't teach all the senses at school, huh? It's really a pity. A lot of kids would benefit from that, to learn how to master their superpowers, because more and more kids are born nowadays as empaths and with Clairs.
And it's because we need them, don't we? We need them to help us navigate where we need to go as humanity.
You say that forgiveness is really important to you. Why is that?
Forgiveness is incredibly important because you're carrying something that's negative. If you're harboring, bad feelings, bad experiences, bad anything, it can manifest into something that you don't want in your body and in your soul and in your mind. And just forgive and forget and move on. It doesn't mean that you have to be, you have to accept what somebody's done to you, but just forgive and move on, because otherwise you'll be carrying that baggage with you forever, well, until you forgive or move on and let it go.
Yeah, and you get sick.
Exactly, and you get, you can get bitter, and it can also manifest into illness. So, well, that's what I believe. So I would just say, let's try to be light, enjoy, and just move on from that. So yeah, forgiveness for me is important for you to be healthy in your body, soul, mind, and spirit.
You're such a spiritual person. How do you ground yourself?
Well, that's quite difficult. I do walk a lot in nature, and as you'll read in the book, I love trees. Trees for me are a major grounding source, because they tend to take a lot of those energies that you don't really want, and they keep you grounded, because they are of the earth, and their roots go so deep in a lot of cases. So I really take a lot of grounding from trees, walking in nature, being outside in the fresh air, and obviously listening to people like you, Bobs.
So sweet. Tell me something. Do you enjoy the challenge to write a book?
Yes, the challenge was really inspiring, and I think if you do something out of your comfort, you discover new things about yourself. So if you do something out of your comfort zone, you really grow as a person, and I really like that. I really like that, evolution of your being and what you are, and learning about what you can become, because you're doing something different. It reminds you of skills that you've learned in previous lives or in previous scenarios, etc. So yeah, that's what I liked about the challenge, was it was something completely outside my comfort zone.
Yeah, but it was very nice. I was there by your side during the journey, and at the beginning let's do it, and then you realize that no, I can't. How can I do? No, I'm not going to do it. And then little by little you were losing yourself and jumping into this amazing adventure, and you have a wonderful book. By the way, guys, the challenge is going on again And you can find here in the description below, how do you get in? How do you do it? I did, she did, a lot of friends of us did, and so can you. If you have a book inside of you that wants to be written, think no more. What makes you happy?
Oh, what makes me happy? I think doing these type of challenges, spiritual, finding out about my spirituality, growing in my spirituality. My pets make me happy. My dog makes me very happy. My family, obviously. And yes, doing something that benefits humanity makes me happy. I feel service makes me happy. When you're doing something and it hopefully helps somebody or changes somebody, that makes me very happy.
My dear, it is a privilege to be a friend. Thank you so much for being here. And guys, please check this other interview. Maybe you would also like. Click here.